Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. It's time to wrap things up with Diddy and get the last 2 gold bananas before we take on the boss of the level. We have to get on board that pirate ship, but we have a bit of an advantage as Diddy, because we have the jet barrel. Of course, it's probably easier to get onto the pirate ship, hit the switch, and then do everything we need to with the jet barrel. Too low. Focus. How did I fall off that time? I've been trying to work out how to fall off. No, can I not get that? Maybe it goes a bit closer on the jet barrel side. But yeah, I've been trying to work out how to fall off, but never quite got around to it. Anyway, we have almost finished. But the mechanical fish is one of our biggest issues. Interestingly enough, if you come back when you have the sniper scope and you try to do that gold banana, you can't actually do it because a glitch winds up screwing everything up and makes the game lag. So you actually have to use another glitch to disable the sniper scope, which is a bit bothersome. So, not advised to wait, basically. Get it when you come to Gloomy Galleon. And now it is time to rock out again. And this summons the aforementioned mechanical fish, which looks a bit freaky. So basically what we are going to be doing with this challenge is going inside a gigantic mechanical fish and pretty much trying to give it a heart attack. At least that's what it looks like, since we are literally shooting valves in its heart. If we swim down here, we'll be able to get to it. There it is. Approach that mouth. But you have to wait for the mouth to be open. And of course the there we go. We go inside like we're going into Lord Jabu Jabu, and we have wasps to deal with. Might want to shoot the zinger down. And grab some ammunition. Now, you need to stay on these platforms. Okay, that was weird, but shoot those 3 valves 3 times and you basically wind up giving a fish a heart attack. And get a gold banana for it. Aren't we a great... Thank you, I was wondering why that didn't count. Right, now line ourselves up. There we are. One valve down. We basically just have to wait. Because that bottom valve is the easiest one to get. The ones at the top are kind of a nightmare. The fan does go too fast. We basically just wait. Wait. One more cycle and we'll do it. Right, get our aim. There we are, with just a little bit of time to spare. We gave a fish a heart attack. And we have collected everyone's gold bananas. They'll probably stop by Funky's and get some ammunition. We're automatically kicked out because presumably we killed it. Is the grate closed? The grate would probably be closed. Yep, just sort of appears. So, wait, this is Candy's. I need to stop by Funky's. Yeah, I'll top up my ammunition and I'll see if there's... Well, I will need to get DK because we do need that Kasplat of his, I just realised. Good thing I remembered that, otherwise I'd have been going nuts. Okay, maybe I probably forgot it a little bit, but yeah. Look, if you move on a bit of a sequence, Gloomy Galleon isn't that hard to actually work around. It's a bit tedious. I'm going to be honest, its major weakness is that, like a lot of water levels, navigating it is tedious. Well, we might as well restock. And away we go. So let's get DK and get going. And the fact that it is sort of a bit slow to navigate in a sense is probably the biggest issue. You've at least got some decent swimming speed along the way. But overall, it can be a bit easy to get lost underwater and things can be a bit samey sometimes. It doesn't have a huge amount of variety. Like Frantic Factory at least has fairly distinct areas. A lot of things about this particular area can just sort of blend together. Which is a bit of a nuisance. Do not! All I wanted to do was turn to face him and do a standard attack, and somehow that got interpreted as running. Did I move the control stick too fast? Let's try that again. Apart from a few bonus levels, it's not really that... Oh! How did you do that? And of course, that's a bit of a problem. The way the knockback goes, you don't just sort of move back and take damage. DK does a backflip. They actually had to give him a different damage animation in multiplayer because otherwise DK doing that backflip all the time would very easily get him catapulted out of the standard battle arena. Which would probably be a bit unfair. No boss door in here. We'll find the nearest available boss door because... There we are. We have more than enough. More than enough bananas. Just got to find the nearest boss door and away we go. There is one near the 3 banana port. Yeah, basically DK's animation had to be changed because otherwise he would wind up pretty much just flying off the edge every single time he got hit. And I just don't quite get it. It's pretty annoying in all fairness, but, I mean, it's not horrible, but it can be a bit of a nuisance when you're trying to stabilize yourself, you get hit by an enemy and you fall off. But those are just some of the perils of things. Speaking of falling off. Oh, it's Frantic Factory all over again. Alright, so we're good to go. At least we can take on the boss, and as I said, Lanky is the character with which we do that. That was me trying to show off. Trying to think of where there are other trough and scoff doors. I think there's the one through that on-guard portal that Lanky has, and that's really... Well, there's one... Wait, there's... Well, there's one behind the, There's one behind to what's implied to be the Gangplank Galleon, so we could go there, but we're close to this one. It's almost time to wrap things up. It's maybe a boss-only level, but we'll see how I go with the fight. Now, I've got 85 bananas, and I want to demonstrate something interesting. If you go into Trough and Scoff's pad, while you have the B button held, you will actually still launch that attack, which is pretty cool. Now, I did sort of get distracted because I got discussing the water levels of Donkey Kong Country games. So I sort of summed them up with 2 and 3, but they didn't actually have any in returns, which was a little unusual. We did, however, wind up getting some good water levels in Tropical Freeze, but for the first time the Kongs actually had an air meter, which I suppose adds to the sense of tension, but it's a bit of a surprise that it just sort of came out of nowhere, really. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. It can certainly make things tense, but it's almost... In some ways, it's almost an artificial sense of tension, because all of a sudden you do have to worry about drowning, especially when you're in situations like the one in Irate 8 where you're dealing with Squidicus. Squidicus appeared in certain levels in returns. It's not bad overall. I mean, it's actually impressive given that apes can't really swim in the first place, and yet the Kongs are able to do really well at that and not have to worry about holding their breath. It's quite remarkable, so I suppose we shouldn't complain that yes, they do have to have an air meter. But overall, they've generally had a pretty good relationship with water. They've got an animal buddy that helps them out. On Guard is the only Kong that was in all 3 Donkey Kong Country games. Unfortunately, didn't make it back for Tropical Freeze. Only Rambi turned up. So all of Cranky's complaints about that bone-brained rhino getting into the games interestingly didn't hold up for DK63, where Rambi is replaced by Ellie the Elephant, who is responsible for one of the most frustrating levels in the entire game. Now you had better be training with that boat in DK's race. It's a wonder it doesn't sink there. How does it not sink? Anyway, this boss is Puffdos, a portmanteau of puffed up and boss. One ugly looking menace. Lanky faints. Anyway, Puffdos, we have to cruise around his arena, avoid those fireballs and drive through DK stars. 5 of these, and we'll raise power pylons from the depths. We have increasingly lowering timers to go through. 30 seconds, 25, 20, and then 15 and 10. You might die a few times on this one, but I was going to say that you've probably seen it in Pokemon Heart Gold by the time this goes up, but basically, I named my Quillfish after this boss. This boss is also very good at leading its shots. Get all 5 up and you don't get any devil summoning, you electrocute a fish in its brain. What is it with the Kongs and performing basically electric torture to the brain of various enemies? DK pretty much screwed over poor old Armadillo, and so God knows what happened to him. I missed. So Armadillo's probably suffering severe cranial trauma. You can't jump over those fireballs. And then we're electrocuting Puffdos. Where is it? Damn it, I drove into that one point blank. Whoops, that's not good. Admittedly, the fact that the boat handles probably more like the hovercraft in Diddy Kong Racing is probably your biggest concern. So we've got the rain of fireballs. Puffdos adds and changes attacks along the way. Alright, that went okay. But yeah, Puffdos will actually be pretty good at leading shots. Oh, well, I bounced into him. I'm probably losing this one. Don't be surprised if this is a stumbling block for you. Whoa! See what I mean? Shots led out of nowhere. Basically, it kind of reminds me of the Gruntilda fight. If you... Oh no, homing pufferfish. And Lanky is doing the wave in midair. Alright, this is gonna suck. Let's get back in there. That was weird. At least we don't have to go through the cutscene again. That's not good. That was weird. I just clipped the edge twice. Guess you gotta go through right through the center of it. It's just like the rings with the buzzard all over again. Oh boy. I can see why Superman had it tough. Anyway, am I a star driver? Like hell I am. But we'll see if this floats my boat or if I'll be sinking without a trace. There are so many Worms references to sinking I can make here. Basically, I think we'll just have to slow down a bit sometimes. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, that did strange things to the handling. Alright, we got that one. That's good. Alright, I got stuck on a post and he tried to lead his shots and it didn't work. To quote Jeremy Clarkson, "Something's gone wrong with the handling." Alright, we're in much better shape. We've electrocuted a fish again. There is some serious animal cruelty going on. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. Alright, rain of fire. Cut through the fact that you're relying on... The fact that we're essentially relying on the thunderstorm for the blasted lighting does not help. Oh, come on. Oh. That... Oh, this has really turned into a shambles now. Whoa! There we are, 3 down. Sometimes you can actually see Lanky in the background. The stars also get smaller. The timer gets tighter. We have to deal with those homing fish. But we can generally outrun those. It's mostly handling the boat and trying not to crash into things. Whoa. Whoa, that was tight. Okay, now... Oh, got stuck on a post again, stuck up against him. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Where's the blasted star? I got stuck on another post. And now I have to do it all over again. I think that's been my greatest weakness, driving into posts. In fact, we've only got this crap headlight to see where on earth we're going and the occasional flash of lightning. Oh, stuck on a... I should really just take a death on this one. So how many times have I driven into the blasted posts? Too many. One is too many. Ooh, that was very nearly bad. Everyone was just landing on my head right then. And led the shot. Damn it. Alright, we're fast forwarding now. Alright, one more to go. Oh god. Come on. Find that star. Where's that star? Thank heavens, that took longer than it should have. Oof. I think the rust had set in. Fortunately, most of them are a bit easier. After this, I mean... Especially when you realize what they are, because that one... The boss is clever enough to lead his shots, and you're fighting... Probably what I consider one of my greatest enemies. Dodgy handling. Oh well, we got things done. We have completed everything we need to in Gloomy Galleon, and we can move on. Let's turn in the key to K. Lumsey. And then we can call it a day. The next level is a bit more arduous to navigate at times, but it's got a bit more character to it at least. Whew, I don't think I've got much to say after that. I'm afraid we'll just wrap things up there. Like, I'm a bit rusty, but you've got to make little adjustments, and if you don't quite get those little adjustments right, I think it was just me overthinking things again, but at least we open up a new level. Which I should probably go to as Diddy. Because we can at least get a banana. We can actually get 2 with Diddy. So I'll make that the conclusion. Ended on a happier note than me being a bit frazzled about the boss fight, but yeah, that was down to me being rusty. That was kind of taxing, really. Something a little cruisy ought to be just fine. We can usually take the number 3 warp to get there. There it is, our brand new cannon. We go in here. We can't go to Creme Isle with the rocket barrel, but we can go into this. Ideally, there we go.
Welcome to bonus
Peril Path Panic. This time we have to get 10 banana fairies through. Once again, more animal cruelty. What is it with this game? Well, so far doing pretty well. And there we are, we still haven't heard that shrill little scream. Rightio, so we've done that. If we fly around very carefully, we can get up here. Now. Damn it, didn't quite get to do the trick shot, but Diddy's shoot the switch to get a gold banana behind the gate is here. This will wrap things up. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.